The Preposition Song. Visit WriteBrightStation.com for video writing lessons
Sure that
at
you're
the
ready to go this
elementary level.
afternoon.
Atop, about, above, across, against, along, around, amid, among, after, at, except for, during, down, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, before, beyond, by and from, off, on, over, of, until, out, upon, under, underneath, since, up, like, near, past, throughout, and through, with, within, without, outside, toward, inside, to. But concerning, regarding, onto, and now I'm done with this insane assignment and preposition song.
All right. You guys ready to talk about point of view? All right. In your ELA brain books, we were in the language dive section. Now we're going to flip to the story elements section. We've been learning about theme and inferences and context clues and main idea and summarizing. We're still going to be working on main idea and summarizing as we get into colonial voices. But we're going to dive into point of view today. So my next clean page, point of view. And just to give you an idea of what's going to look like, we're going to have a top part and a bottom part. Let me go get Miss Berry's class in here. How many of you like to play video games? Anybody like to play video games? I do too. I've got some video games that we're going to be looking at for point of view today. All right, so Miss Berry's class, we're in the story elements right after where we glued in main idea and summarizing. We're on the next page. In the top open block there, I'm going to write point of view. So everyone join me. Point of view, sometimes called the POV. Point of view. Sorry, that's a little blurry. Let's see if I can get it bigger. And I'm going to go ahead and draw a line. See my circle, my hole? I'm going to draw a line there. Because we're going to be talking about 2 points of view. I'm going to draw a little bubble up here, a little circle, and I'm going to put first person right here. That is one of the points of view that we're going to be talking about. So what does Ms. Patterson mean by point of view? I'm talking about the view from where the story is told. Okay, so the narrator can be someone inside the story or someone on the outside looking in. Ari, will you come up here with me? Sophia, will you come up here with me? Come here. Gotta get you both on screen. Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I noticed that you were wearing a black jacket just like mine today. Did you also get it at the mall? No, you didn't get it at the mall. Where did you get your black jacket?
I actually don't know.
You actually don't know. So, Ari, I'm really digging your necklace. Can you tell me a little bit more about your necklace?
So I got it for my friends, and I gave Sophia one, Sam one, and Alex one.
Oh, I'm now noticing that you guys have these necklaces too. How cool. I didn't even notice that you all four were wearing them. All right, I am Miss Patterson and I am inside the story. So if I retold this, I would say, I greeted Sophia and Ari. I asked Sophia about her black jacket that matched mine. I asked Ari about her necklace, and she explained she had bought them for her friends. Miss Patterson is a part of the story. Yes, I am in the story. First person is in the story. Okay, now I'm going to step out of the story. I'm going to be way over here, and I'm going to be spying on them. Okay, I'm going to be spying on them. Ari, just ask Sophia a question and Sophia respond to her, okay?
Where did you get your boots? I actually got them at Shoe Carnival.
Ari asked Sophia about her boots, and Sophia responded that she got them at Shoe Carnival. Did I mention anything about Miss Patterson? Or I talked about them and they over there talking about it. I'm outside the story looking in. Okay, are you ready? Okay, thank you, ladies. That was wonderful. You go mag it up, okay? So stand up. So first person. Okay, we're gonna learn this right now. You ready? First person inside the story. Say it with me. First person inside the story. Okay, the other one that we're learning about today is called third person. And some of us are like, well, what about second person? Well, if you think about it, Ari and Sophia were talking. I was out of it. I was a third person watching them like a stalker. Okay. So first person inside the story. Then you got to take a hop back. Don't hit anybody. Don't fall. Hop back. Third person, get your binoculars, outside looking in. Okay, jump into the story. First person inside the story. Third person outside looking in. One more time, here we go. First person inside the story. Third person outside looking in. Go tell somebody that without me. Go tell them. Tell them about those points of view. Five, four, three, two, and one. And I was talking to my class, I asked them if they like playing video games. I still am a big dork and I like to play Minecraft. When I play Minecraft, I like to play it in first person. Like I am a character in the story. And when you play Minecraft in first person, or you play Fortnite in first person, or you play a Battlestar Galactica in first person, you don't see your body, you just see your hands doing the business. Okay, so in this video, you're going to see Minecraft in first person. When you play it in third person, you watch your character walk around and do the stuff. So you'll see it switch between points of view. Okay, are you ready? This is called Minecraft in real life, first person. I'll play fingers and toes crossed. Everything will play good for us.
Not a bad day of mining. Oh no, zombies in the daylight? What a glitch.
See, we're looking out his eyes right now. We are seeing this in first person. Like we are in the story. We have the sword. Okay, the person telling us has the sword. They are in the story. And they're going to kill that zombie. Okay. Ah! Whack. Oh no, he's getting hit! So this was Minecraft in real life. Of course, they were doing some things that you can't really do in Minecraft. But do you see how the person was in the story? They were an actual character holding the sword, pulling out the craft box, doing all of the action. They were in it. Okay. So there's a Star Wars that we'll look at, and it switches between first and third. Everything plays for me.
Just like in older entries in the franchise, Star Wars Battlefront 2 allows you to switch from first to third-person perspectives on the fly.
Third.
The choice of which one you use is really up to personal preference and what games you are more used to playing. One way to change your...
So right now, if you see, this is the character. We're just watching it do its thing. That's third person. So there's the character in front of us. We're watching it battle. Okay.
perspective from first to third person is to go to the options menu and the gameplay tab. There you'll see an option to choose whether you want to always start out in first or third person view. You can also swap these viewpoints at any time during battle by holding down on the D-pad, which will instantly switch your view from first person to third person, and vice versa. Using third person can obviously help you as you can see around corners with it, while in first person will help you better in close combat situations, so choose wisely.
Holding the gun.
It's best to play in a mix of the two camera settings. Be accustomed to both so you can thrive in any situation that you find yourself in online.
First.
That's how you switch from first to third person in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Thanks for watching.
All right, and I bet if you play video games that you switch from first to third sometimes. Yes. Okay, so what does this mean for us in ELA? Well, the same thing it means for you when you're playing video games. There are different things that you can do in first person and different things that you can do in third person. So in first person, some things that give it away are the pronouns that are used. So I'm going to do a little shama. I'm going to make a little bubble just so you know this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to have three little boobles, little things around first, and then we're going to do the same thing for third so that we can compare and contrast them. We can tell how they're alike and how they are different. So pronouns. When you read a story that the narrator is inside the story in first person, they're going to use words like I talked to Sophia and Ari. Me, they were nice to me. I am in the story. Me. We had a really nice little conversation. I'm a part of it. Us. The rest of the class just stared at us. Like the strange weirdos we were. And then my students were so cool to do that with me. Those are some keywords that you might see when it's in first person. And do a little. It's also about first person. First person is a little limited because you can only learn about the emotions and events through one character. The main character is telling the story. They are in the story, and you can only know what they are thinking. As I looked out at my class, I was worried about Antares because he looked like he wasn't paying attention today and just wasn't himself. I wonder what's going on with him. I wondered, I worried. I don't really know. If it was third person, it could bounce to Antares sat there thinking about what had happened that morning. He was concerned because his mom had a flat tire. See, you would be able to find all that information out if it was in third person, because in third person, the narrator can talk about everybody because they're watching out here. And first person, you can only get what that person's thinking and feeling. Okay, so only learn about emotions and events through one character. And so it is limited. You're not going to get all the emotions of every person in the story, but you will really get to know your main character really well. Kind of like in Minecraft, when I'm in first person and I fall off a cliff. Like I've literally been sitting on my couch and been like, you know, because I got so into it because I felt like I was a part of it. I'm one of those weirdos. When I play video games, I don't sit still. Like when I play a racing game or Marble Madness or any of those where you have to, I'm like, like that's going to help. But I get into it, especially when it's in first person. I do that all the time. Like, where's, oh, wait, that didn't work. My friends are saying, you know, like you try and peek around a corner, but you actually have to move you have to toggle. All right, and so the story is told through the eyes of just one character. One character is telling us what's happening. They are a part of it. Okay, so that's the last bubble here. When you write in your journal, your diary, and you tell about your day, and you say, I went to Miss Patterson's class and I loved the way she taught division today. And everything about today was the most awesomest ever. And out on the playground, Aiden was super nice to me. And we played and had fun cussing the football. I mean, my. When you write your diary or your journal, that it's first person. It's your story. It's about you. I was just kidding. I was just making stuff up, you know, I don't know who was saying it. Well, you know. Okay. All right. So take a moment to get that down. When you have first person down, get up and go tell somebody some of the pronouns, what's first person about. And you can tell them I'm inside the story. First person, inside the story. And then we'll jot down about third. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Third person. Let's get the pronouns for third person. When they're describing the main character in the story, they'll use words like he did this, she walked by, they, them. The other counselors came running out of the office, the tents, or out on the lake. They had their guns drawn, but holstered them when they saw the trouble was over. They, them. I'm not one of the counselors. I'm the narrator telling that story. Okay. The cool thing about third person is you can learn about emotions and events of all the characters. One thing about third person, it's like if you had a god or goddess looking out over the story, the person who's in control of it all, they can tell everything. They can see perspectives from everybody. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to move it up. We got one more little bubble. Stanley felt somewhat dazed as the guard unlocked his handcuffs and led him off the bus. He'd been on the bus for 8 hours. Stanley wasn't sure if the bus driver meant for him to be careful going down the steps or if he was telling him to be careful at Camp Green Lake. See, the narrator is not Stanley. The narrator is telling us what they see. It's like watching a movie. So the story is told by an outsider, an observer, watching. Like if you watched a movie tonight and then came back and told us all about it. Right, Sama? It's called a semicolon. And I'm not really writing incomplete sentences, but that's kind of like it can be used kind of like an and. So this week we're going to be working on point of view and learning about different points of view and practicing writing in different points of view. Get up and go tell somebody about third person point of view. Again, it's just these kind of pencils are the. There we are. You're welcome. Get on tab. Let's try. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If I can get it to pull up for us. All right, hopefully you can see, I've moved the us up to the top and minimized it, Miss Bowman, if you need to make our faces smaller. Charlene and her parents wandered through the thrift shop, trying to find a desk for Charlene's bedroom. Charlene's mom spotted a wooden desk with 2 drawers and a matching chair in one corner of the shop. That one looks about your size, she said to her daughter. They pulled out from the wall as a salesperson walked over. Charlene sat down at the desk and frowned. Trying to talk with a neighbor. Do you think this is written in first person or third person? And why? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Show me on your fingers, first or third. Isabella, magnet down. Yes, third. Why? Yes, it says she, her instead of my or I. Absolutely. If Charlene were telling the story, what point of view would it be in then? First person. Ooh. Oh, we got a bell that time. Nice. Ding. Come on. I want to go to this. I don't want to do that one. Okay. So just doing a little practice. That one, it changed this year than it was last year, but that's okay. All right. One more. Jeff wrapped his arms around himself and leaned into the wind as he ran. He was wearing his heaviest winter coat, a hat, scarf, and gloves, but he was still shivering from the cold. He rubbed his arms as he ran and dreamed of hot chocolate and warm chocolate chip cookies. He couldn't wait to get home so he could warm up. Talk with your friends around you, first or third, and why. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show me on your fingers, first or third. Looking out over there. Okay, good. I'm seeing lots of 3s up in the air because this is third person. Okay. Same setup, written differently. Look at the difference. I wrapped my arms around myself, leaned into the wind, and ran as fast as I could. I was wearing my heaviest winter coat. I had a scarf and gloves, but I still was shivering from the cold. I rubbed my arms as I ran, and I dreamed of hot chocolate and warm chocolate chip cookies. I couldn't wait to get home and warm up. Talk with your friends. How is this one different? Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. By gum, I think they've got it. I heard a lot of folks saying it is first person because of I, me, my. Yes, anytime you see that, that person is in the story. They are telling their own feelings and emotions. Excellent point of view practice with me today. All righty, we are in our brain book still. Here we are. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. But we are going to a new section in our brain books. We're going to go to the section marked